guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be testing and reviewing the new L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. So if you want to see how this product works, then just keep watching. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be testing this out. It is the new L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation with an SPF of 50. So I got mine at Walgreens. It looks like, depending on where you buy it, because it's got Target and Walmart, it's $11 to $16. I think I might have paid the high end. But I got mine in the shade Ivory 10, which I believe is the lightest shade. It's an antioxidant plus concentrated serum in the foundation. It's 1 fluid ounce, and it comes out like this, like a little like squeeze tube. Let me see if I can find some information on it. Okay, we're gonna go to L'Oreal's website to see if there's info. So it's designed for mature skin. It's carefully formulated for mature skin, formulated with vitamin B3 and hydrating serum. It's a lightweight foundation, provides coverage while also being suitable for sensitive skin. Evens tone with natural radiant coverage that doesn't settle into lines. And all of the benefits of the foundation with the added advantage of all-day hydration. So that's their definition. I like the thought of it being for mature skin because that means it's good for dry skin most of the time. Most mature skin are dry, not always. So I think that's really good for my skin type, which is very dry. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the clip of me applying it this morning and we'll talk about it. So as you'll see, I already have my concealer done. I've just been doing that lately. So all I do is put the foundation on the back of my hand and then take my sponge and just place it directly onto my skin. I've noticed that gives me the better coverage of what I prefer. I definitely think because of the type of foundation this is, you could thin it out enough to be light coverage. I definitely would say it's probably medium coverage to buildable. As you'll see, I start to just place a little bit in spots that I need more coverage with a brush and then let it sit there for a little bit and blend it out. So I'm just gonna show you what it looks like with just first applying it, and then I will also show you what it looks like after I have powder on, because it does make a difference. And I'm assuming this foundation is meant to not have to put powder on. It's just a personal preference. I don't have time in the morning to let it sit and dry, so I go ahead and put powder on it. And for me, I don't think it looks too much different. It does look slightly different. It does look slightly dry, but not bad. I've actually been wearing this foundation all week now, so I do have my opinion on this. The color for me is slightly a little dark. It works fine because it kind of matches here, but my neck is just the whitest frickin' thing ever. It does not see the sun. And so I do have to blend it down my neck, but I can make it work. What is their dark shades? I don't know. It looks like their darkest shade is 155 Espresso, which at least based off of the picture doesn't look dark enough. So it looks like they probably could use some work on darkening shades, but also lightening shades, because this is fairly light, but I honestly need a step lighter. I'm very white. Like, I might come across stuff on camera not crazy pale, but I'm crazy pale, okay? I avoid the sun, which I probably have a vitamin D deficiency, so I should probably start going in the sun. It's just, you know, my mom had skin cancer, and anyways, back on topic. So I have been wearing this all week. Right now it is 2:30 because I get off early on Fridays, so I just wanted to sit down and film this. So I've had this foundation on for 7 hours already. So I'll show you what it looks like now after 7 hours. And let me see, I haven't really looked. Honestly, by the end of the day when I get home from work, which ends up meaning I've had this on for over 10 hours, it pretty much looks the same. I will say it does look slightly different, and I'll explain. So let me come closer, turn down the damn light. Oh, wrong way. So this is what it looks like after 7 hours. And honestly, I think it looks amazing. I do think it looks slightly drying, but really not that bad. Lately, I guess I've been getting fatter. Hold on, let me turn my light back up. Lately, I must have been getting fatter. Whoa, too high. Stupid light. Okay, so anyways, I must have been getting, my face must be getting fatter because I'm starting to get the lines here from your smile line, which I never used to have. And a lot of foundations are now sinking into that by the end of the day. And this really isn't, which is awesome because that is one of the claims, is it says it's not supposed to go into your fine lines. Now, it is slightly, but very slightly. So this is meant for mature skin, so it's meant for people who should have wrinkles. So I don't know how well this will work. Probably would work if you did more of the light to medium coverage, but I tried to do medium to full. So that might be why it's slightly going in, but really not bad. Does it have a fragrance? I just thought about that because my hands smell. I got a new soap at home and they smell like perfume. It's bugging me. No, this doesn't. This has a slight smell, but not really anything too intense, and I can't tell you exactly what it is because all I smell is my fucking hands. Anyways, so I will tell you, by the end of the day, like end of a normal day for me, I do have more spots missing. So as you can see right now, my chin is kind of red because this is what I'm constantly touching throughout the day. But also I touch here, you know, so right here, like normally a little patch is kind of not necessarily gone, but kind of like my chin, how it's there, but it's, you're starting to see my redness from underneath. So that's normally what the end of the day looks like. Still, everything else pretty much looks the same. So yeah, I actually really like this. This is a short video. I'm sorry that it's short, but there's not much else to say because you just see it on my face, right? It's like, I think this is a really good foundation. Like I said, I've been using this all week, and I mean, it's Friday. I started this on Monday and I've used it every single day and I've liked it every single day. I will say my nose looks better today than it does some days, because some days I don't take care of it. Anyways, if you have dry skin, it's still gonna show it. So when my nose still has a lot of dry skin here, it shows it. There's no way to avoid that. You have dry skin, you're gonna see it. However, I do think it handles it better than most do. I think this is a really great foundation for dry skin. Also, price point is awesome. For it to be under $20 is great. You know, a lot of other foundations are super expensive, and of course I spend the money on them. So it would be nice to have a foundation that isn't that expensive that I can keep in my collection, because I like switching out what I use on a daily basis. So this is really nice. Also, the way I apply it by putting it on my hand instead and taking my sponge, I feel like it just helps me get the coverage faster. Now, I will tell you, the sponge I use is the June & Co microfiber. So this does not soak up much product like others do. It does soak up, like you can see it's colored. So it does soak up, but it doesn't soak up as much as other sponges do. So if you want to use a sponge with this, and like a sponge that's not microfiber, it's probably going to soak up a lot, and so you'd probably want to maybe opt for a brush. However, this is fairly liquidy, so I would be concerned that the brush might not apply it very well. So I would personally use it with the sponge. You just might have to build up if you're not using a microfiber sponge. That's why I personally have switched to microfiber and really have not gone back and haven't thought about going back, because it gives me the coverage I want, but still in a sponge. I don't know how to explain that. I just personally feel like sponges apply foundation a lot better. There are times that a brush works a lot better, especially when something's thicker, but for this I just feel like it might be too runny to use a brush. So I would keep that in mind if you do want to purchase this, but I definitely think it is a good option for dry skin on a budget. So yeah, that is all I have for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.